Why is it said that Wang Lin's demonizing finger, when cast after donning the Sanmo, armor is so powerful that even Situ, Nan would have to admit defeat? Back then, Situ Nan had once pointed out that Wang Lin harbored a demonic heart. Because of this, he found it difficult to unleash the true peak power of the three killing techniques. However, the appearance of the Sanmo armor perfectly compensated for this fatal flaw. So much so that even Tan Lang suffered a tremendous loss because of the demonizing finger, ending up handing over a Taigu Thunder Dragon to Wang Lin for nothing. After Wang Lin successfully suppressed Sanmo by borrowing the power of the ancient demon, he not only planned to refine Sanmo into his second primordial spirit, but even the Sanmo armor itself fell completely into his possession. This armor was filled with overwhelming demonic qi. Wang Lin quickly realized that once he wore it, the demonizing finger he unleashed was even more powerful than the finger of the Yellow Springs. The pact with the ancient demon. Soon after, Wang Lin requested the ancient demon to search for Zhou Yi, and to allow him to enter the ancient demon's inheritance to refine his secret arts. This greatly displeased the ancient demon. After all, Hua Jing had already assisted Wang Lin many times, yet Wang Lin had not made any tangible contribution in return. Thus, the ancient demon declared that only after Wang Lin retrieved the fire monster's spirit body would these two requests be fulfilled. In truth, Wang Lin understood very well that the ancient demon had already sacrificed much. If he continued appearing too detached and desireless, the ancient demon would surely suspect that Wang Lin intended to escape once he gained enough benefits. Therefore, Wang Lin deliberately made requests to buy time and secure the ancient demon's patience. War between the monster counties. Not long after, the ancient demon officially declared war on the fire monster county, appointing Wang Lin as his emissary, with an authority that surpassed even the monster emperor. Over the next 100 years, Wang Lin used the battlefields between the two counties to accumulate 1 million strands of slaughter qi. Only then did he arrive as promised at the capital city of Fire Monster County. An ordinary ascendant cultivator would never be able to withstand the fire monster's onslaught. Yet Wang Lin, empowered by the Sanmo armor and 1 million slaughter qi, managed to fight the fire monster on equal footing, demonizing finger versus fire monster. Wang Lin then unleashed the demonizing finger as boundless demonic qi poured into his body. In an instant, the demonizing finger became like a rainbow piercing the sun, slamming straight toward the fire monster. Though it was still insufficient to completely annihilate the fire monster, it allowed Wang Lin to advance to within 50 zhang of his opponent. At that distance, he was finally able to execute the secret technique passed down by the ancient demon, summoning him into the fire monster county to devour the fire monster whole, rescuing Zhou Yi. After fulfilling his pact, Wang Lin finally learned the truth. Zhou Yi had been sealed by Ling Tianhu within the abyss of the tide's end. Even worse, Ling Tianhu had left behind a divine sense within the seal, capable of instantly erasing an ascendant cultivator. Wang Lin first consumed 4 drops of immortal wine, then once again donned the Sanmo armor and cast the demonizing finger. Only then was he able to break Ling Tianhu's seal and successfully rescue Zhou Yi, Tan Lang's second primordial spirit. Later, Wang Lin encountered Tan Lang and seized the token of the immortal emperor's cave abode from him. With Zhou Yi restraining Tan Lang was unable to pursue Wang Lin personally. Left with no choice, he summoned his second primordial spirit to battle Wang Lin. This second primordial spirit wielded terrifying lightning-type divine arts. Even with 1 million slaughter qi, Wang Lin found it difficult to resist. Yet during the battle, Wang Lin noticed a mark at the center of its brow, the revelation of the Taigu Thunder Dragon. Wang Lin immediately donned the Sanmo armor, cast the demonizing finger, and summoned 3 strands of Ling Tianhu's sword qi to assist his assault. Moments later, the mark shattered violently. A terrifying surge of primordial desolation. Qi erupted forth, followed by the manifestation of a cyan dragon. At a glance, Wang Lin recognized it. The legendary Taigu Thunder Dragon. Born from lightning itself, this dragon was a beloved child of the heavenly Dao. It was said that in ancient times it once governed the power of lightning on behalf of the heavenly Dao. Without the slightest hesitation, Wang Lin raised his hand and erased Tan Lang's imprint. There was no struggle, no mercy. The mark that bound the Taigu Thunder Dragon to Tan Lang's primordial spirit was wiped out completely as if it had never existed. In the next instant, Wang Lin began the refinement. The Taigu thunder dragon let out a deafening roar, its body formed from endless lightning, each scale blazing with the will of the heavenly Tao itself. Thunder shook the void, lightning tore through space. Yet Wang Lin stood unmoving, using his own primordial spirit as the furnace and his unyielding Tao heart as the anvil. He forcibly refined the Taigu thunder dragon into his own primordial spirit. When the refinement was complete, the heavens fell silent. A terrifying presence was born. The power gained. As an ancient divine beast, the Taigu thunder dragon was no ordinary entity. Once refined, its power became Wang Lin's power. First, command over heaven and earth's lightning. At a single thought, thunder would answer his call. Lightning would bend to his will. The laws of lightning themselves recognized him as their master. Second, near immunity to most lightning-based damage. What once could have annihilated his body now flowed harmlessly through his veins, nourishing his flesh instead of destroying it. But most terrifying of all, the inheritance of the Taigu thunder dragon was fully imprinted into Wang Lin's soul. Within it lay the comprehension of countless lightning Tao laws, as well as supreme divine arts that only existed in legend. Among them, world-extinguishing thunder, a single strike capable of shattering heavens, obliterating all existence within its path, and reducing entire worlds to nothingness. From that moment onward, Wang Lin was no longer merely a cultivator who wielded lightning. He had become a true sovereign of thunder, walking a path feared by both heaven and Tao alike. Conclusion: Surpassing situ none. Throughout every battle Wang Lin fought in the land of monster spirits, one truth became increasingly clear. Situ Nan's 3 killing techniques were the cornerstone of his rise. Yet from the very beginning, Wang Lin had never truly walked the same Tao as Situ Nan. Situ Nan cultivated a path forged through absolute slaughter, where killing intent reigned supreme and technique alone determined life and death. Wang Lin, however, walked a far colder, lonelier road, a Dao tempered by life and death shaped by loss, reincarnation and the endless cycle of fate. Because of this fundamental difference, the 3 killing techniques were never meant to reach their true limit in Wang Lin's hands, or so it should have been. But Wang Lin had never been one to submit to destiny. Instead of forcing himself to follow Situ Nan's Tao, he chose to forge a path of his own. By fusing reincarnation, Tao intent, with the finger of the Yellow Springs, he transcended its original form and created a new divine art. Tao transforming yellow, springs a technique that did not merely kill the body, but crushed the soul, severed karma, and erased existence itself from the cycle of reincarnation. That alone was already enough to make the heavens wary. Yet Wang Lin did not stop there. With the arrival of the Sanmo armor, the final missing piece fell into place. The overwhelming demonic qi of the armor perfectly resonated with Wang Lin's inner demonic heart, not suppressing it, but liberating it. Under its amplification, the demonizing finger was no longer just a technique. It became a manifestation of Wang Lin's will, a finger that pointed not at an enemy, but at heaven itself. At that moment, the 3 killing techniques were no longer Situ Nan's legacy. They had been reborn, refined, evolved, and elevated into something far beyond their original design. Even Situ Nan himself, the creator of the 3 killing techniques, would never have imagined that one day, a successor would not merely inherit his arts, but surpass him. That in Wang Lin's hands, the 3 killing techniques would become so heaven-defying, so absolute, that even their creator would have no choice but to acknowledge. This was no longer imitation. This was transcendence. If you enjoy my way of explaining and storytelling, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really motivates me to keep creating.